Hi, my name's Tony Scelzo. I have Tim Roberts on the Buzz, Indiana's underground business voice. Great guest with us today. Tim has actually been an inspiration for me over the last 5 years to get Rainmakers where it has. A lot of reasons we are here talking to you right now is because of what Tim's contributed to the association. Nice. We're very grateful for that. Tim is really, in my opinion, the best leadership sales coach in the, if not in the Midwest, close to the contiguous states. How about that, right?
Thanks, cool.
Between the hours of 5 and 7 on Sundays, right?
Yeah.
Tim, what do you do?
Fair enough question.
Yeah.
I guess my kids ask that all the time. You know what I tell people? I'm a right brain accessor.
Okay.
When I find and work with people, we're trying to get them emotionally accessed, jiggy. We're trying to get them thinking about what they're doing on the sales front. If somebody asks me that question, what do you do? I'm a sales trainer.
Sure.
My company, TRUSTPOINTE, we do sales training. That's the bulk of our work. But I like to think about it a little bit more than that.
Now, I mean, we've had this conversation probably to wee hours of the night. What do you do differently than a lot of the other sales trainer out there?
TRUSTPOINTE, I believe, is kind of unique in that one of the things that we're trying to do is bring a community of practice together. There's folks that do one-on-one sales coaching. There's folks that work on a strategic vision really tied to marketing. I don't do that. Where we're unique, where we're different, ongoing reinforcement is the most important thing. It's not like a one-day boot camp where somebody would come in or a 3-day boot camp behaviors. We have to change, modify behaviors. So we'll put a community of people together, folks from different companies. There may be lawyers, bankers, IT, people who are selling B2B. That's
one of the things I've noticed about your programs is you're focusing not just on delivering content, but also creating the conditioning or the habits that people need to change the results that they're getting. Is that fair?
Yeah, it's fair to say. I'm in the mental intervention business, the behavior modification. You know what folks walk in with all the time?
Yeah.
They walk in with head trash.
Yeah.
And some people laugh and say, what's head trash? I don't know what that is. Head trash is that self-limiting record, you know, something that mom or dad gave you along the way that gets you in trouble. Mom sometimes is on your shoulder in a sales call, and you're about to do the right thing, and mom says, you can't ask that. That's pushy. That's assertive, or that's aggressive. We'd never teach people how to do anything pushy or assertive or aggressive.
Sure.
But that script that mom gave them might hold them back or make them vulnerable.
Those self-limits, if you will, that we impose on ourselves stop us from doing and taking the actions we need to take.
Sure, yeah, right.
Now, changing gears here a little bit, what type of businesses refer you consistently that you know are in the position to bring you the type of clients that you want to bring?
What type of businesses do you think I should bring in?
Well, one of the things that we've talked about a lot is, you know, other strategic advisors. You know, the people there that are talking to C-level executives, sales management, marketing directors of marketing, VPs of sales, that are advising them on how to grow the business. Is that fair?
Yeah, you know, the reason the company's called TRUSTPOINTE, I think if my name is synonymous with anything in Indianapolis or the Midwest, he's that trusted advisor guy. We won't teach anybody how to sell for any reason.
Yeah.
We teach them how to find the truth, and the truth is either yes or no, and that means trust has to play a huge part.
You know, it's funny that you say that, because that's one of the things that we have used in what we try to teach Rainmakers, and we've really adopted that from you, is that the truth always will set you free. You know, if you do pursue that and you go in that direction with a client, whether you're trying to make a connection, sometimes realizing you're just not even the best fit for them at that point in time, and advising them in the way to go, that ultimately comes back to you tenfold.
A long time ago, somebody wrote a book, said you'll never have to hear no again. And for me, for us at TRUSTPOINTE, no is as honorable as a yes is. Sure. As long as you have found the truth. You don't have to sell anything to anybody. Find the truth, yes or no.
You've got a chance now to talk to our 1,200 members, and you've been title sponsors since we created the idea. What can they do to help you grow your business?
First of all, let me say I've always been grateful to Rainmakers, and I've been delighted to be a part of it because of that philosophy of be more and serve more. And so when you ask the question, I don't think in terms of what can they do to help or how can we grow it. I remain convinced that we're here to help them. I just want to put the question back, what can we do to help them, help my brothers and sister rainmakers get to that next level?
Well, I tell you, one of the things that I think that you've done with the trust tickets and allowing people to come in and sample your class is really educate our members on how to get past those self-limits, that head trash that hold us back. You know, there are two people that I met the first year of Rainmakers that really convinced me that this thing could be more than just a drinking group with a networking problem.
Yes, right.
And it was Brian Gray and it was you, and that confidence that I gained from that, and that understanding my own self-limits and how to get past that was really the reason you and I are sitting here right now. And I think all of our members get into that. Whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're in sales, we all have those self-limits.
So much about this business that I'm in is about the beliefs that people bring to the table. They can't do their value position if they don't know what their beliefs are. If they come in, if they use a trust ticket and sit in one of our programs and see the experience, see the laughter, see the challenges, see the pain, they're going to see how we change the way people view, approach their clients and prospects. TrustPointe and what we do as sales trainers is nothing more than the hand-to-hand combat, the one-on-one interactions with other humans. And there's no better place to sit than our training center and watch that community of practice. Watch how everybody realizes, hey, you got the same challenge I do. You have the same problem I do. We both think bad this way, and they come together, and the support, that's where that be more, serve more. It happens live in our programs every day of the week.
If you've never been to one of Tim's classes, check out the website. It's thetrustpoint.com. Or email the office. We'd be glad to get you a trust ticket. But get on that path to understand what is limiting you now and how to get by it. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks very much, Tony. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you. You've been buzzed.